So I listened to this album and it had a lot of sick riffs and like drum segments. So I have to ask, what was the creative process like? And I don't normally talk about album art, but this is really, really awesome. So I wanted to talk about a little bit the creative process behind it and why this artwork. Well, when listeners do listen to this album, is there a theme that they will hear?
Brendan writes his lyrics. Some of the stuff is a little like introspective and personal things, and then other things are just like a weird death metal like story we think of. Like this would be cool and brutal, you know. And then some songs are about like we just released a song called Gore Nest. That's about Doom, the video game.
Was there a moment in the band or during the creative process of this album where you guys were together where, there was maybe an idea where you thought like this might be too much or we're pushing it or it kind of like pushed you out of that comfort zone?
This one took a little longer to make sure everything. So we made the mistake in the past where we kind of marry release dates.
And out of all the songs on the album, which song would you say specifically like represents the album, like is the heart of the album? Is that also a song that you would recommend for a listener to listen to, like if they're listening to the album for the first time as like an introduction to the band?
So we actually have a whiteboard where we practice at Joe's house, and the whiteboard by the time we're ready to record is full of like 50 ideas, 30 to 50, even if it's just like a single riff. No, so it's funny. We literally, if I'm like playing a riff at band practice, and one of them, so even if one person goes, "That sounds cool," we'll throw it on the whiteboard with some stupid, immature work in progress name. If I remember right, I actually think the first song that was written was the song "Stitched." Yes, those are my favorite kind of albums. The ones that like no skippable tracks. You start from song one and you just listen for an hour straight. You could find like whatever song like that song Stitched. If you want to listen to something heavier, you could just put that one on or something like that. But I hope that people listen to it straight through. We all try to keep the songs very like interesting and fast and engaging so people don't like get bored of it. So I hope that people will. So I hope that there's a lot of like melodies with the guitars that I wrote.
So do you feel like when you're creating music, like it's like a therapeutic outlet, or do you just see it as like it's a hobby, it's fun? Like, what is it